got to confess, I'm getting annoyed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how can I put this delicately? I'm 55 years old. I've never been married. And I'm happy about it. Now, that ain't the most popular thing to say. Okay? It's not the most popular thing to say. And the reason why it's not the most popular thing to say is because we live in a country and we live in a nation where we talk about, the Bible talks about how a man who finds a wife finds a very, very, very good thing. And I am not the kind of heathen that one would surmise that I am. So because of that, I want to defer to biblical scripture. And I want to say to you, I get it. I understand. But I hope that my pastor, Pastor A.R. Bernard, Christian Cultural Center, Brooklyn, New York, spiritual father, and he understands that there are some people that are there. And there are some people that just work very hard to get there. And I'm one of those people that I work very hard to get there, but I haven't quite made it there yet. Okay? Now, one could easily surmise that a past rife with some degree of promiscuity might have, dare I say, contributed to my desire to be single all of these years. But that was before. A long time ago, okay? I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that guy. I swear. But that is not the reason I am not upset about being single. Somebody got to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you read this story about rapper Jeezy, how he filed for divorce from his wife, Jeannie Mai, after only 2 years of marriage. In legal documents, he claims their marriage is irretrievably broken. Now, Jeannie Mai challenges Jeezy's divorce. Former friends, that's why they former friends are saying she's after his money. Now, I ain't trying to get in people's business. All of this stuff is publicized, stuff like that. I don't get into people's private business. If it's public, it's public, but I don't expose their private business. Talk about you, what you do on the field to play, court to play, stuff like that. But I don't get it. I don't go this route. I'm not bringing this up to get into their private business. I'm bringing it up to make a point. I want everybody to listen. I want my nephew sitting to my left. I want my assistant sitting to my right. I want my staff sitting outside. I want everybody to stop talking. Stop talking. I want everybody to listen to me, just like I'm asking America to listen to me, just like I'm asking people worldwide to listen to me from all over the world. It's YouTube we're talking about here now. I need everybody to listen to me right now. Everybody listen. It's got to stop, okay? Marriage and the sanctity that once came with it. It is either on life support in the United States of America, or it has died, and we have just refused to give it a funeral. Somebody got to say it, so I'm going to say it. Now, I want to be clear. This is just what the evidence shows. In terms of feelings, I'm not talking about myself. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about those people. Y'all. Jeezy is asking for joint legal custody of their child, which would relieve the rapper of any child support obligations. My opinion is he should have legal custody and should still give child support, because your child doesn't stop needing support when she leaves you. She needs it after she's gone and she goes back to her mother too, or he. After they go back to their mother. Child support is not a part-time thing. Okay? I have 2 daughters. I pay child support. Nothing involves any legal kind of documents. Do you know why? Because the mom would probably get less because I'm a very generous daddy. I love my baby girls. They are my world. And I come out of pocket all the time without hesitation because it's my responsibility to make sure that they're enjoying the quality of life that I want them to enjoy, which is obviously one of affluence if I can help it and afford it. But I digress. Kevin Costner, man married 18, 19 years, recently reached a settlement in his divorce proceedings. That brother got to give up over $60,000, $73,000 a month. Other recent celebrity divorces, Teyana Taylor and Amon Shumpert. Oh my God, that just hurt my heart. Oh my Lord, that just hurt my. I know Amon Shumpert. That's my dog. I love him. And Teyana, I mean, she's good people. I got nothing to say about them. It's their business. I'm just saying, I was sad. That hurt me to say that, even though they've been separated for a while, you know, like she said on social media. Hugh and Deborah Lee Jackman, divorcing after 27 years. What happened to death do us part? What happened to that? But I digress. Britney Spears and Sam Asghari. I will say this, Sam. No shade on you whatsoever. I don't know your business, don't want to know your business, ain't casting no aspersions on you. But when you are in a divorce with Britney Spears and stuff like that, it will help that your last name didn't start with ass. But I digress. Sam Asghari. Okay? Just saying. You know people gonna use that against you, bro. Not me. I just want to say that. My point in saying all of this is to say, at some point in time, ladies, I hope the Shade Room is watching. Because my nephew tipped me off to that site, and I see some of the things y'all talk about. Oh, y'all welcome on the Stephen A. Smith Show. Please come. I want to talk about this stuff. Ladies, if the Shade Room wants to talk about female issues and the male perspective, and you want to get the male perspective, again, I ain't talking about myself. I'm not talking about myself. If you want to get the male perspective, ladies and gentlemen, in the Shade Room, which is obviously mostly ladies, I'll dedicate a segment every show to the Shade Room. Come on. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm not that dude that was in Atlanta. What's his name? Kevin, what's his name? I forgot his name. No, I'm not that dude. Kevin Samuels. God rest his soul. He passed away. I ain't him. But I got some advice. I'm different than him. I think different, but I got some advice now. If you really, really want to hear it, ladies, I'll dedicate, I'm looking at my nephew right now. I'll dedicate a segment every show to the Shade Room. But only if you come and you're going to give me your real opinions, because I don't like fake stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, when you're talking about marriage, people are courting one another, people are loving on one another, people are supporting one another, etc., etc. You're spending money, you're putting a ring on the finger. By the way, fellas, don't get a woman a cheap ring. The ring doesn't represent her, it represents you. The cheaper the ring, it shows how much of a cheap ass you really are. You don't want that. You want the bling bling on the ring because it represents who you are and what she means to you. You ain't cutting corners. Just some friendly advice. But back to the issue of marriage. Y'all want to think it's men's fault because we don't want to commit. Y'all don't bring up the fact that there's some ladies out there that's stepping out on their man. We don't bring that up. It's always the dudes. It's always the dudes. To some ladies are always innocent. My sister, my nephew's mama. My sister is a perfect example of that. Women are always innocent. We never do anything wrong. Y'all are the bums. Y'all are the scandalous people. That's my sister. Her name is Arlene. I'm doming her out. Okay? Men are always wrong. Women are always right. That is not true either. But let me tell you what is true. The court system in the United States of America got to do a better job. I'm not going to advocate that they step out of the way because there are some deadbeat dads out there who need to be held accountable. There should never be a single mother. I'm talking about finances because, by the way, my definition of a single mother is not a woman who is not married. A single mother, to me, My definition of a single mother is a woman who is taking care of the responsibilities herself. As long as you have that dad in the child's life that is providing for you and that child, you are not a single mom. You are not a single mom. You are a single mom when you got to hold it down yourself because the man ain't doing anything. But as long as he is doing his part, you are not alone. And if you are not alone, you are not a single parent. You might be single, but you are not a single parent. Period. So we got to stop that. And the courts have to stop it. Hold the man accountable for doing what he's supposed to do. Hold the woman accountable for doing what she is supposed to do. And then outside of that, step the hell away. If Kevin Costner's monthly child supports enables the children to maintain the quality of life he once provided, why should he have to pay extra so the wife that he's no longer with gets to maintain her quality of life? Y'all ain't together. You're an adult. Handle it. By the way, let me not stop for you punk ass men out there filing for palimony, trying to take money from a woman. You should be ashamed of yourself too. You healthy, you vibrant, you got potential, go out there and work. She don't owe you anything because she don't want you anymore, or vice versa. Children are different. Their quality of life should be maintained for their entire childhood. Whatever you once provided to them, you should provide for them until they're adults. Period. That means through college. After that, they on their own. But you should provide for that. But the courts got to stop coming here and milking people for money all the damn time. They got to stop that. Because you're ruining the sanctity of marriage because everybody is saying, why the hell should I do that? I'm going to put her in a position where she think that she's entitled to my stuff. I'm the one that earned millions. I'm the one that was doing movies. I'm the one that was playing ball. I'm the one that was making movies. Why the hell do I have to do this for her? Because we don't want each other no more. That's a legitimate point. And it's time for the ladies to step up and acknowledge that. I hope you listening to me, The View. I hope you listening to me, The Talk. Whoopi Goldberg, Cheryl Underwood, and the rest of the crew. I love all of y'all. Y'all got great shows, by the way. I've been a guest on The View. I'm going to be a guest on The Talk, and I'm going back on The View. They know I got love for them. But come on now. Come on now. And all you female websites out there, Shade Room, yeah. My nephew told me about y'all. He told me about y'all. I'm embarrassed. I apologize. I never knew what the hell the Shade Room was until 3 days ago.
So Stephen A. Smith took the time out during his podcast to explain to us why he isn't married after 55 years of being alive. My Libra brother decided to explain this. And why did my Libra brother explain why he hasn't been married over the past 55 years? Well, because you have Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. They're in the fucking news right now because Jeezy, yes, not her, him, Jeezy filed for divorce. Now, people were wondering, why the fuck did he file for divorce? What happened? What's going on? You got a lot of people saying it was family issues. A lot of people saying her brother and mom moved into the house and I guess it got awkward. You got a lot of people saying a lot of things. None of these things are really being corroborated. Apparently, from what I'm hearing on the Jeannie Mai side of things, that she really doesn't want the divorce and she wants to work on the marriage and hopefully find a way to reconcile whatever problems they have. And that's honestly good to hear. You know, it's good to hear that a woman doesn't want to just take all your fucking money. No, she actually wants to figure out a way to work together. Usually they say, okay, fuck you, I'm taking every little penny I can. But, you know, hey, he's trying to work together with him. He wants joint custody. Look, these are all the things that I know from all the shit I've been reading and seeing. So Stephen A. Smith decided to bring it up and rant on why he has not been married for over the past 55 years, and it's just because us Libras, we like our space. That's just what it is. We like to do what we want to do what we need to do when we need to do it, and not have anybody around basically negating or trying to stop that. It fucking sucks, to be honest, but hey, you know, like I said in a few videos ago, I think it was the Remy Ma and Papoose video, it's a man's world, but it ain't nothing without a woman. Ain't nothing without a woman or pussy. Nothing at all. Pussy runs the world, and that's just how it is. So yeah, at the end of the day, look, I'm not Stephen A. Smith or Kevin Samuels, but if you want my advice, here's my advice. Women are a bill. That's just the end of it. That's just point blank period. Knowing that women are a bill is going to get you so much further in life, you have no idea. Because now when you're dealing with the woman and you know, do I want to deal with her? Do I not want to deal with her? Because coming down the line, if I deal with her for longer than I'm supposed to, she's just going to become a bill. Something that you have to pay off during the month. That's it. You know, it's all lovey-dovey at first. So everybody has the honeymoon phase and think, yeah, this person will always just be my rock. But at a certain point, that rock becomes very fucking expensive. And that's all I'm saying. Marriage is a business. Hell, relationships are a fucking business. And you need to see you getting a girlfriend or boyfriend as you hiring somebody. So you need to do the interview process like any employer would do. Why are you here? What do you want? What are your intentions? Just ask the right questions, get to know the person, figure out what can about them, and then go from there. You know whether you have a hoe or a nice woman. You know, that's just how you figure that out. And that's my advice. This is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Well, we break down current news and give relationship advice when needed. Let me know what you think about what Stephen A. Smith said. Let me know what you think about the whole Jeannie Mai, Jeezy situation in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.